Welcome to our channel. Please subscribe and like this video. Thank you. Imagine, for just a moment, walking into one of Britain's grand palaces. A vast hall glittering with crystal chandeliers, orchestras playing gentle classical music, diplomats and dignitaries speaking in soft voices. And in the center of this breathtaking scene stands a woman whose presence has become a symbol of modern royalty, Catherine, Princess of Wales. A poised, graceful figure whose path is leading her steadily toward the future role of Queen Consort. Recently, the world watched in awe as Her Royal Highness stepped into the spotlight wearing a tiara so historically significant, so intimately tied to the monarchy itself, that many observers felt they were witnessing a moment of transformation. For the first time, the future queen appeared in the legendary Oriental Circlet Tiara, a piece worn only by reigning monarchs for generations. This wasn't just a fashion moment. This was history quietly unfolding. And today, we invite you to join us on a journey through all the tiaras that have ever graced the head of the Princess of Wales. Each tiara carries its own legacy. Each has a story. And each marks an important chapter in the life of a woman who has grown from a young bride into one of the most beloved and admired figures in the modern royal family. So make yourself comfortable, pour a cup of tea, and let's begin our sparkling tour of royal heritage. The Oriental Circlet Tiara, a moment that took the world's breath away. Let's begin with what's newest, freshest, and most unforgettable. In December 2025, during a state banquet attended by world leaders, the Princess of Wales entered the grand ballroom wearing the Oriental Circlet Tiara, an extraordinary jewel created in the mid-1800s for Queen Victoria at the request of Prince Albert. This tiara is a masterpiece. Thousands of diamonds, deep red Burmese rubies, intricate Gothic-inspired openwork, a regal silhouette reserved almost exclusively for queens. For nearly 2 decades, the tiara had not appeared in public. The last person to wear it was Queen Elizabeth II, who famously reserved it for the most formal and significant occasions. Before her, it was the favorite of Queen Mary and Queen Victoria. So when the stylish British royal appeared in it, elegant, composed, radiant, the moment felt almost ceremonial. Commentators around the globe noted that the choice of such a historically royal tiara seemed symbolic, a subtle but unmistakable nod to her growing role within the monarchy. With that one appearance, the mother of 3 children stepped into a new chapter of visibility and tradition, a chapter that signals the future. And now, let's journey back and revisit the tiaras that have marked her story from the very beginning. The Cartier Halo Tiara, a princess's first step into royal life. Our story begins in April 2011, on a day the entire world was watching. The Grand Westminster Abbey was filled with music, flowers, and anticipation. As the bride stepped forward to meet her future husband, the heir to the British throne, millions saw for the first time the tiara chosen for her wedding day, the Cartier Halo Tiara. Made in 1936, this refined piece is composed of nearly 1,000 diamonds, a sleek, fan-like pattern, a youthful, delicate shape. The tiara originally belonged to Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, and later passed to Queen Elizabeth II. Its airy lightness made it a perfect choice for a young bride entering royal life for the first time. Though the princess has worn it only once, the halo tiara remains one of the most iconic images associated with her, a symbol of hope, new beginnings, and a modern fairy tale that captivated the world. The Lotus Flower Tiara, feminine grace and diplomatic elegance. Next, we turn to the romantic and gently shimmering lotus flower tiara, also known as the papyrus tiara. This piece carries an unmistakable Art Deco charm, designed in the 1920s when the world embraced elegance, jazz, and bold new forms of artistic expression. The tiara features diamond scrollwork, pearl-tipped lotus blossoms, delicate curves reminiscent of Egyptian revival style. Originally crafted from a necklace belonging to the Queen Mother, the tiara became a favorite in the 1930s and 1940s. Later, Princess Margaret wore it frequently, giving it a glamorous association with mid-century royal style. Princess Catherine has worn this tiara during several diplomatic occasions, in 2013, 2015, and again in 2022. Her appearances in it felt warm, approachable, and subtly romantic, almost as though she were channeling the charm of earlier royal eras. The lotus flower tiara is often chosen for events when a lighter, youthful, feminine look is preferred, adding a soft glow to her already graceful presence. The Lover's Knot Tiara, a royal classic reborn. Perhaps the most recognizable tiara in her collection is the timeless and majestic Lover's Knot Tiara. Created over a century ago, it is a favorite among royalty and resonates deeply with the public. The tiara is distinguished by large pearl drops that gently sway with movement, a row of upright pearls and diamond arches, a romantic shape reminiscent of 19th century European courts. This tiara was famously worn by Queen Mary and later became strongly associated with another well-known princess of the modern age. When the Princess of Wales first wore it in 2015, many observers commented on how beautifully she balanced tradition with her own quiet confidence. Since then, the Lover's Knot Tiara has become her most frequently worn formal diadem. Every time she appears in it, whether at a state banquet, a diplomatic dinner, or a formal reception, she radiates composure, dignity, and the serene elegance of a woman fully embracing her place in history. For many royal watchers, her appearances in the Lover's Knot Tiara mark some of the most unforgettable images of the modern monarchy. The Strathmore Rose Tiara, a forgotten treasure rediscovered. Our final chapter brings us to one of the most surprising and enchanting moments in recent royal memory. In November 2023, during the state visit of the President of South Korea, the future queen arrived wearing a tiara that had been unseen in public for nearly a century, the Strathmore Rose Tiara. This tiara is a true jewel of the 1920s, crafted as a wedding gift for Lady Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, who later became the Queen Mother. Designed as a wreath of blooming diamond roses, it has a soft, romantic charm that feels almost storybook-like. For decades, truly, for generations, it slept in the royal vaults. No royal woman had worn it since the early 1930s. So when the Princess of Wales stepped out wearing it, the world gasped. It was as if she had opened a window into the past, bringing forgotten royal history back to life. Experts praised the choice as deeply thoughtful, a gesture acknowledging the heritage of the Queen Mother while also showcasing a tiara that had long been hidden from public view. The moment was elegant, emotional, and significant, the kind of moment that defines a royal era. A legacy written in diamonds and destiny. Looking back on all these tiaras, the bridal halo, the romantic lotus flower, the regal lover's knot, the rediscovered Strathmore Rose, and the monumental Oriental Circlet, a clearer picture begins to emerge. This is not simply a story about jewelry. It is the story of a woman's journey. A stylish British royal who has grown into a modern emblem of dignity and steadiness. A wife, a mother of 3 children, a future queen. A figure of grace and warmth in a world that still looks to the monarchy for continuity and tradition. Every tiara she wears reflects a different facet of her role. The youthful bride, the diplomatic hostess, the modern royal woman, the guardian of history, and now the woman preparing for her future as queen. And with her recent debut in the Oriental Circlet Tiara, we can sense that a new chapter of royal life is beginning, one filled with meaning, symbolism, and the promise of a remarkable future. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like this video.